opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Richards in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Mavericks, Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford, then it's Washington, and it's Davis in at the 4. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now here's Booker. Here's Durant. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Right wing. The 3 from Washington. Here's Gafford. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Suns on offense. Here's Booker. And the layup is good off the glass.
Incredible balance to convert the tough basket. Booker doesn't play scared around the rim.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Phoenix on D. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Beal against Thompson. And it's blocked. Outside Booker. Over Irving. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Three-pointer, Beal. Gafford grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Thompson finds Gafford. Back to Thompson. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Count it.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Davis with a screen on Booker. Irving for 3. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Booker. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And here's Richards. Here's Durant. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Durant's so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
And he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker tonight. We only want him taking off-balance, tough looks. At least that's our hope. Sounds like they'll be throwing everything they can at Booker defensively, BA.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Phoenix with it after the basket by Dallas. Back to Durant. Stolen by Davis. Washington with the ball. He's against O'Neal. Outside Davis. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Irving against Booker. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. The 3-ball. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Durant. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Pass to Davis. Fades. That one drops for him.
Those long arms of AD help him on jumpers. He pretty much can't get to a shot because he's so long and extends on it.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5 over Irving. Booker no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Phoenix leading by 3. Durant surveying the D. Into the lane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Done with it. Washington's there. Outside Durant. Shoots from the line. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Knocks down the long J.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Suns lead by 4. Here's Durant. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Washington passes to Irving. Davis down low, defended by Dunn. Blocked! Right side Durant. Dunn outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Washington finds Irving. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Davis with the block.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Mavericks with some changes. Martin comes in for Gafford, and it's Marshall in for Washington. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. And so here's Phoenix. They lead by 4. Plumlee finds Durant. On the wing, Durant. Jacks up a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Jones against Irving from 20 feet. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He has 7.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Booker. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And it's been a sluggish start for him. What happened to valuing each possession?
I agree with you. Already 4 turnovers for him. You've got to trust your offense, and you've got to trust your teammates.
Durant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Durant, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Now Irving. 7 points in the game. Down low, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Here's Booker. That shot, no good. Davis with the defensive effort. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 16 so far. Irving against Booker. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's Jones. Still no points. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. and the Suns lead by 3.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Irving. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Booker surveying the D. Pass to Dunn. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Devin Booker, 1 shot.
One of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
The Suns leading. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Booker on the take. 1:24 left in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Davis. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Booker. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Booker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
On the wing, Davis. Martin outside. The floater. Shot clock at 3. Irving, the pass to Christie. Lets the 3 fly and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Here's Christie. Left side, Davis. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Jones. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Durant with a screen on Irving. Back to Booker. It's stolen away. And finished off by Davis.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the 3 slot.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Plumlee. Now O'Neal. Launches it. Sinks the tray. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Dinwiddie. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Plumlee a screen. Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Outside for Booker. And it's off from 3-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For 3, Dinwiddie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Jones with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Fires at the elbow. He can't hit that time. The Mavericks trailing. Martin, left side. Here's Marshall. It's deflected. Now here's Jones. No points yet. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Booker. Money from 17 feet out. And the Suns lead by 3.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
There's the triple. Martin with the bucket. Martin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Lively. Over Plumlee, and Lively with a basket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul.
That free throw good from Booker. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Martin. Dinwiddie with it. Can't hit from in close. Jones, the pass to Booker. Back to Jones. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Christie. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Lively fighting off the contact well. I tell you, he's lean, but that was grown man strength that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Lively. Shooting 1.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding. Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Plumlee a screen. Good chance here for Booker, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Drains the triple. Dinwiddie's got 7 now in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Yep, count it. And now a 3-point Maverick lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
He's checked in for Dallas. The Suns making a switch here, and an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Beal, right side. The kick to Durant. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Durant's got 17 points.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here we go, one-on-one. Right side, Durant. Out to Beal. Launches a three. Sinks it from distance. Beal's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
And here's Beal. He's got 7. O'Neal passes to Durant. And that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got 19 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Marshall on the take. Shots blocked. Katie gets a step. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Martin. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And a change for the Suns. Allen's checked in. Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got 13 now.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Jones, the pass to Durant. Durant with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Thompson, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Thompson's so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Durant with it. Now Thompson defending. Beal, the pass to Allen. Here's Durant, and here's Richards. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Allen can't get it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Davis. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And the Suns pushing it up now. And then Beal with the dunk.
You love the energy Beal has. I mean, he's racing up the floor to convert on the fast break.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2 gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. And the first one at the line is good.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
That one's no good.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Beal goes in. Stolen by Davis. On the wing, Thompson. On the wing, Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
That free throw good from Davis. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, A.D. put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Durant finds Allen. Screen by Durant. The 15-footer. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Thompson against Beal. Richards with a screen. And Beal hits from deep. Beal's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Thompson outside from behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 8 rebounds in the game. Allen, the pass to Durant. 1:52 left to play in the second quarter. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Durant's got 23.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Phoenix has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Deflects the pass. Thompson with a steal. Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. Lively passes to Marshall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And so he hits both. A minute 15 left to play in the half. Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Davis with a screen on Beal. Here's Thompson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Allen outside. Pass to Richards. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Mavericks leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. There's the three. The Suns clear it. Now Booker. He's got 16. Goes to the fadeaway. Booker's got 18.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. So, a pressing question. Hustle D. Jeremy wants to know, will Shaq's career as a DJ surpass his basketball career?
Wait, Shaq's a DJ? Nah, I'm just...
Kenny, don't make me release this footage of you dancing on my stage.
It's
I
all
will
right,
release it right now. I'm picking my phone up right now. You say another word, I will release this footage.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. They've got Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Washington in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And that one's good. Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Beal finds Booker. Here's Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. The fourth spot held by Anthony Davis.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Pass to Gafford. Thompson against Beal. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the left iron. The Suns trailing. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Offensive rebound. Left side Booker. Shoots over Thompson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 20 points.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Beal against Thompson. Pass to Davis. Back to Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got 5 points. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Durant. 23 points in the game, and they pick up 2.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Washington right side. Outside Irving. Shoots over Booker. Irving no good. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. O'Neal misses. The Mavericks trailing. It's Thompson, high post. Richards is there.
5th in three-point shooting, and they earned a spot in the top 10 for team blocks. They use their big men well to keep the paint locked up and not allow easy buckets.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Thompson. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. O'Neal misses. O'Neal's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Thompson passes to Dick. Hey, some razzle-dazzle from Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Booker, the pass to Richards. Beal with it. Now here's Durant, defended by Thompson. And the Suns miss again. The Mavericks lead by 3. Davis finds Gafford. Irving looking around. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 18.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
On the wing, Durant. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Irving for 3. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Shot from the wing. Booker's shot is good.
What else is new? Booker, one of the best shot makers in the game. Still underrated in some circles.
Irving against Booker. And Washington with the basket on the assist from Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's Booker. 22 points for him from deep. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Now here's Davis. He's got 16. Count it.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. Suns trail by 7. Outside Booker. Pass to Beal. The three. Gets the three ball to go. Beal's got 15 points.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Dinwiddie with it. 9 points in the game. Thompson passes to Washington. It's good. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
A physical player when he gets close to the rim. Washington wasn't going to be denied of the bucket there.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The Mavericks lead by 6. Martin outside. Out to the right wing. Washington. The offensive rebound. Back to Martin. Tipped. Booker with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Martin. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. The 3 is up. And it's Martin with the rebound.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
3-level score. Beal can make every type of shot, and he's made a lot of them tonight.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. While we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 2-point game. And there's the drive, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Booker. The 3 is up. Plumlee passes to Beal. Shoots over Thompson. Beal's shot is off. The Mavericks lead by 4. Dinwiddie outside. The 3 from Washington. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Corners can be a little suspect for Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this time.
Now here's Beal. He's got 17. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gafford passes to Thompson. Thompson goes up. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Suns trail by 7. Back to Booker. The shake. And he lays it in. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
To the inside. Gafford finds Thompson. Back to Gafford. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's the break. Here's Dinwiddie. And the finish on the break. Slam.
Dinwiddie so efficient, making the most of his opportunity with good effect.
Plumlee, a screen on Dinwiddie. Beal outside. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And Booker, cash on the 3.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 13. Washington outside. Martin outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3, Dinwiddie. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's a minute 59 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Thompson. Kept alive. Martin, the pass to Thompson. Back to Martin. Thompson finds Martin. Now here's Gafford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And there's 1:38 left in the 3rd. Dunn, the pass to Booker. Plumlee, a screen on Dinwiddie. Oh, Booker in close.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in.
Number 2, Lively.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Beal. Now Booker. Shoots over Dinwiddie. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 13 points now in the quarter.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. The 3 from Thompson. To stop the drought. Lively's shot is off. And the Suns shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Gotta be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
It's his first trip to the line. first one.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Martin. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Booker. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson passes to Martin. Clock at 6. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Jones. Shot's good by Thompson. And here's Durant. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Allen and KD are the forwards. Tyus Jones is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Richards in at center.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it. They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt. You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Martin.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Mavericks lead by 3. Now Dinwiddie. Screen by Lively. And he lobs it up top. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Really nice job. Excellent there at analyzing the pick and roll. Give Dinwiddie any type of passing lane, and he'll take advantage of it.
For 3, Durant. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson outside from deep three-point land. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Lively with a screen on Jones. Dinwiddie on the attack. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Here's Dinwiddie. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Snatched away. Dinwiddie against Jones. Pass to Durant. Fires from the line. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 35.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Christie comes in for Washington, and Irving is subbed in for Klay Thompson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Jones in the post. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Richards' shot is off. The Mavericks lead by 4. Right side, Irving. Here's Martin. Off target with the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. What a throwdown from KD.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Dinwiddie passes to Christie. Martin outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now Lively. Hounded by Beal. To tie it up. Durant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Kevin Durant. 1 shot.
Davis, he's checked in for Martin. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Now here's Davis. Shoots over Durant. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. No good there. The Mavericks have got 4. Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
To their benefit and credit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Irving. Oh, rejected by Beal. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The Mavericks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Outside Davis. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Lively's shot is off. And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or 2 about drawing fouls.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Free throws good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Lively with a screen on Jones. Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively. That gives him a double-double.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Back to Jones. Beal with it. Durant for 3. Back to Beal. On the wing, Durant. From the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Durant's got 45 points.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 7 assists in the game. Beal with it. Irving picks him up. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Beal's got 21.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Oh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Allen. Durant burning those 2 points. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. He's checked in for Dallas. Phoenix making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Look at AD, and you know he's taking his share of contact. Quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
No good on the second free throw. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Plumlee, a screen on Davis. O'Neal passes to Durant. Outside for Booker. For 3, O'Neal. They get it back. Beal outside. From outside the arc. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Irving finds Gafford. Alley-oop on top. Hammer it home.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Brad, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
I mean, it's amazing how many ways Bradley Beal impacts the game. That time, doing it on defense.
Irving attacking. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. First free throw is good.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Both free throws good from Irving. The Suns lead by 3. Now here's Booker. From the wing. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Over Gafford. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 49 in the game.
In this fourth quarter, he's been locked in, and he's made some big shots for his team.
The fader. Here's Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Now here's Durant. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Here's Christie. Pass to Dinwiddie to tie it up. And Durant with the block.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Get out, man. On the court. Your touch ball. Here we go.
Thompson's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
They have only themselves to blame, coughing up the ball and losing their lead.
And guys, you look now, 8 points they've given up off turnovers this quarter. Critical mistakes.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Mavericks trail by 3. Stolen by Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Left side Durant. Over Irving. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Gafford to screen. Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. And he gets that one. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Outside Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Irving, the pass to Christie. And here's Thompson for 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside O'Neal, takes a 3. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. And the Suns lead by 6.
It's obvious Bill is a bona fide scorer, but he's no ball hog. I mean, he's willing to set other people up, too.
Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Booker. The leader. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Christie with a rebound. Dallas is shooting great so far. 52% in the fourth. Outside for Davis. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Back to Booker. This one for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Irving against Booker. Oh, denied by Durant. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Thompson. No good on the quick three.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Booker on the take. Inside. Richard's shot is off. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Washington's checked in for Gafford. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson with a steal. Takes the three. He connects. And that one brings him within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so he drops them both. And it's a three-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
To the middle. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Irving fires from way outside. So Phoenix wins it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we just tried to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.